Thumbelina.Chapter 15. Coming Home. Thumbelina climbed onto Pete's back. They were safe.
We did it, Pete!
She shouted.
That was a great plan,
he said. Thumbelina and Pete flew a long time without stopping.
If you get cold, get under my feathers,
he said to her.
Hey, how did you learn the secret talking songs?
I met two birds named Chris and Maggie,
said Thumbelina proudly.
They taught me.
You learned well, my friend,
said Pete.
Are you okay?
Thumbelina was worried about his strength.
It feels great to fly,
he said.
I don't have wings,
said Thumbelina.
But here I am flying.
She looked down below. She saw rows of houses. Their roofs were covered with snow. Some children had made snowmen.
I know just the place to go,
said Pete.
Take your time,
said Thumbelina.
I want to see the world.
They flew over a lake. Thumbelina saw something on the water.
I see some ducks,
she said, pointing.
That's good news. It means we're almost there,
said Pete. Now the air felt warmer. The scene below changed too.
I can see green trees, Pete,
she called out.
And flowers.
They flew by a flower garden.
From up here it looks like a bowl of colorful candies,
she exclaimed.
I'm going to stop,
said Pete. They landed in a garden near the flowers. Thumbelina looked around. Some red flowers were growing right next to them. The flowers had not opened yet.
They're so pretty,
said Thumbelina. She thought they might be tulips, but she wasn't sure.
This is where you belong,
said Pete.
What do you mean?
asked Thumbelina.
When I first saw you,
began Pete,
I knew you were far away from home.
I know. My home is with Mrs. Marigold,
said Thumbelina.
No, it isn't. Not really. It's here,
said Pete.
I don't understand,
said Thumbelina.
Soon you will,
replied Pete.
Goodbye, Thumbelina. Thank you for everything.
No, don't go,
pleaded Thumbelina.
Don't worry. We'll see each other again,
promised Pete. Thumbelina watched her friend fly away.
Goodbye, Pete,
she shouted after him. Suddenly, one of the flowers began to shake. It was the biggest one. Then the petals slowly opened one by one.
Oh my,
gasped Thumbelina. She stared inside the flower.
Who disturbs my sleep?
A little man stepped out of the flower. He was the same size as Thumbelina.
I'm sorry,
stammered Thumbelina.
I didn't mean to shout so loud.
The man stared at Thumbelina. She stared at him.
Are those wings?
she asked. The man had a pair of wings on his back.